Wait, you just gotta wait to the end. It should go up.
Because you did.
Just
Because you.
Right there.
Let me talk. What? I promise if you. What? What? How about we play next round? Please.
I'm dancing. I'm wiggling. I'm dancing. Doing the bear dance.
It just makes me more sad.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Yo, oh, my moon, you're here. Corey Theo, you're back. Yes, you're first, my moon. Umiko Mako, hello. Yo. Yes, Corey Theo, you guys are back. And I saw that Nat Natty gifted a sub to Rise. Wasted, that is so awesome. Rise is going to be so happy.
Yep. Mom, let's put him in the ball back.
Hold on.
Don't get what you because it's me.
I'm wiggling. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. I'm wiggling. I'm dancing. Doing the bear dance. Doing the gang beast bear dance. I'm dancing. Ouch.
Me too. It's the auto aim. No, it's the auto aim.
Well, yeah, you have to
Auto-aim,
use the
so I
hit,
didn't
but
do it.
you have to use the hit buttons to dance. You're too close to
Whatever
somebody. Yo, what's up, guys? What are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight?
I hope we're playing human.
I don't know. Hold on. Colin's sad and he gets the choice. You guys stop it. Stop. Aurora, I'm gonna kick you out of the chair.
No.
Stop. Boom, bum, 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 bum.
Mom, can we put mine to the monsters?
Is this the right Joshy Trevi?
Human ball.
Gosh, there's a couple different Joshy Trevis. I don't know what Joshy Trevi I need to put on there. Hold on. Shit. What Joshy Trevi? I don't know what Joshy Trevi to tag. I don't know if I'm tagging the right Joshy Trevi. There's 2 Joshy Trevis. Is this the one on my friends list? I hope so. Oh gosh, I hope I got the right Joshy Trevi. I gotta go check my friends list now and make sure I got the right one. What do you want to play tonight, Colin? It's your call. What are we playing?
Singing Monsters.
He wants to start off a little bit with My Singing Monsters.
I want the big dough.
You guys stop. We're playing My Singing Monsters for Colin. Come on, Colin. Stop it, Aurora! You want to go sit with Dad for the night? Knock it off. Come here, Colin. Stop crying. It's your game. Come on. Come on. Eat your dinner. Don't mind Aurora, okay? You're hungry. Eat your dinner. Colin didn't get dinner because... Oh my gosh, you are a big fan. Hey, my amazing fan. When Carve gave me that $100, I gave him each $20 worth of Robux. And then a couple other people donated to them, and so they got spoiled for a couple weeks there, where people gave them some Robux. They got a little spoiled for a couple weeks. Colin's having a hard time tonight, guys. Colin needs love. Can I see this real quick? My chat is off.
Can we play him in the bonfire ever?
I will never know how to pay Carve back for what he did for our family. I can't believe he thought we were special enough to be on his TikTok. I am very blessed that Carve loved our family that much. And because when Carve came in and I was talking to Carve, I had no idea that he was going to do that. It's got 1.1 million views, and it's got just so many likes, and so many people have come in here, and because of it, we've built a beautiful community here of loving people that need love and support, and we all love and support each other because we all know what it's like to have shit go on in your lives, and we're all here for each other. Aurora, settle down. I will go get some water. Soon. Oh, you have to go? Okay, well, thank you for coming in. Colin didn't. I had to go make him dinner. He didn't eat. I didn't know he didn't get dinner because Aurora was being mean to him. So I had to go make him dinner, and he's eating dinner now. And I'm letting him choose the game because he's feeling down. So I'm letting him choose the game. Hey, Maku on TV, yo! Welcome in here. Colin, I think my thing is off real quick. I just want to make sure it's on, okay? Go ahead. So yeah, Colin's having a little hard night, you guys. He's having a hard night. He needs a lot of love. He needs a lot of love right now. Aurora keeps being mean. Aurora, we'd be playing Human Fall Flat if you were being mean. But because you're making Colin cry, I'm giving him this choice of the stream. Huh, baby?
Thanks, Mom.
I love you, baby. I want you to feel better. Just eat and do your singing monsters, okay? I don't want you to be hungry, okay? He's feeling better so far. Huh, baby? You feeling better? You feeling better, baby? You did a good job shampooing your hair. Your hair smells a lot better, baby. Landrix and everybody, Mako and Maku are sending you love. Colin.
What?
They're talking to you. They're telling you that they love you.
Thanks.
See, they're sending you hearts.
Thanks.
They love you. They love seeing you on stream. I need to get these kids to love each other because I do not want them growing up hating each other. Me and my siblings, we don't get along. My husband and his siblings don't get along. I'm tired of seeing families break apart and not get along. It hurts me to see families break apart over stupid crap because somebody's different than you. And if somebody's different than you, then you can't like them because they're different. And it sucks.
Mom,
What? Baby.
why I love this island is because all of the monsters make a good sound on this island.
You do, huh?
But Mom,
But what?
every monster gets put back here.
I mean, gosh. Just the hate I have seen in families is crazy. I have seen so much hate. Over stupid reasons. Over religion. Over mostly religion and lifestyle. Like, the stupid part is we're all the same religion, but the thing is everybody practices their religion differently, and because we don't practice it the same way they do, well, then we're just not good enough for them.
Mom,
Because we need to practice it like they do.
Mom, it's holding us.
And me and my husband, We still hold on to our religion, but we're kind of burnt out
Mama.
at the same time when it comes to religion.
Please,
We're stuck in the middle of being burnt out and
Mama.
struggling to still be religious, but feeling burnt out. What?
So, is bread and ice cream?
I don't think Bread's here. I will talk to Bread when I see Bread. And I just, oh, the hatred. Like, I haven't spoken to my husband's family since, was it 2017. Since 2017. 2017, since April of 2017. I think we've hit like the 6-year mark. 6 years of not speaking to my husband's family. I still speak to my siblings off and on, but we don't have a relationship really. I speak to them because they're my siblings. I think after my dad's funeral, though, I've been fretting that after my dad's funeral, I'm probably never going to talk to my siblings again. My dad is what kept me talking to my siblings. And now that my dad is gone, I think after the funeral's over, I think that's it. Because the only reason why I kept talking to my siblings was every time my dad went to the hospital or something and whatnot. But it wasn't good conversation. It was always fighting with them. But that's the only reason why I talked to my siblings is I'd call my brother David because whatever shit was going down with my dad, I needed support. But like with him gone, it's like I don't even know if I have a need to call my siblings anymore. Like, I think it's over. Is that good? Okay. I'm glad you're full, baby. I want your belly full. Okay, no problem. You go take care of yourself. I'm usually always here, so come when you can, and you just take care of yourself, and just remember we're always here if you need anything or just want to hang out or whatever. So you have a good evening, and we'll see you when we can. Thanks for the support. Come on, baby. I love you, baby. You're so sweet, baby. Don't stay sweet, okay? Don't turn mean. You're the sweetest little kid in the world. I was hugging Colin down in the kitchen, and I can't believe how tall he's getting. Because he goes up to, like, my chest right here. I can't believe how tall he's getting. Hey, Laugh-In-X, welcome in. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the family. Hi. Oh, look, they're sending you hearts too, Colin. They love you so much. Yeah, unfortunately, the growing doesn't stop until they're like 20. Yep, he's gonna grow bigger and bigger. I bet all my kids are gonna grow taller than me. I'm gonna be the shortest in the family. All my kids are gonna be way taller than me. Cause I'm only 5'4". And all my kids, my 2 older boys are 5'10". And so they're already like 5 inches taller than me.
Emotional damage.
Colin likes that one. Emotional damage. That's your favorite sound, huh, baby? Emotional damage. He was walking around the house saying that all day one time, and my husband's like, what is he doing? He's walking around the house going, emotional damage. And I'm like, he's been watching too much YouTube. TikTok. They steal my phone and watch YouTube. TikTok. You know what's funny? Colin stole my phone one day, and he accidentally made a YouTube short of me and my dog. I don't know how he did it. Everybody started laughing and sending me this link of this YouTube short of me and my dog. And I was like, what? Wesley, what are you doing over there? Are you throwing up? You sound like you're throwing up over there. What? You're 50% happy? Well, we need to get 2 more. We need to get 2 more of these things. And then they'll be 100% happy. We need to get 2 more statues. We need 2 more. How do we get those statues? Well, not just trophies, but I wonder if we have to buy, here, go back to the island. Go back to that other island where you're trying to make them happy. Go back. I've missed a lot of my kids' us growing up. Yeah, so I know you have Hamish with your current partner, but I guess you said you have 2 more kids? 2 more, Landrix?
We are the monsters who are singing. It's pandemonium we're bringing. Together we lock
Yeah, I
it
know
in.
you said you got
We
like
start rocking.
kids.
We're so happy we're monsters, monsters, yeah.
I'm really breaking out of my shell. I'm gonna sing loud.
Together.
Look, them together. Mom, look.
Yep, them together. Okay, Wesley, it's not funny anymore. Now it's just disgusting. So, Orion, interesting. My ex-husband has a adopted son named Orion. Oh, my ex is his wife is such a bitch, she copied me. She can't stand my life and how much happier I am than her, so she tries to copy me. What color nails do you think I should wear, Colin? These ones, maybe? These dark ones? Aurora, settle down. Quit milking it. Aurora, stop it. Okay, I'll be back. I go to the bathroom. Calling you, run the stream. Don't lose my nails, okay? Run the stream real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm ignoring them. Because what happened was 3 years 2 years after I divorced my ex, he got paralyzed. And then he wasn't really seeing his kids and he hated me. And so a year after he got paralyzed, we were still fighting and shit. And Christopher, so we went to a park one day for a family outing, and my son Christopher almost died. We were at the park and we lost Christopher, and so everybody, Christopher asked me for an extra piece of cake. So I told him, go, Grandma's serving the cake, go get cake from Grandma. And that was the last I saw of Christopher. Because all of a sudden, Parker's like, Mom, where's Christopher? And I said, well, over there, Grandma is giving him more cake. And I asked my mom where Chris was, and she couldn't find Chris. And everybody, we started turning around and asking everybody, where's Chris? And everybody's like, I don't know. So everybody split up and broke off immediately. Me and Dawn, we all went different ways. We were looking for Chris everywhere across the park. We were looking for Chris, and we couldn't find Chris. And finally, my husband had passed this Hispanic guy for the third time. And this Hispanic guy was just sitting there holding this white kid that he was soaking wet. And it was on the third pass that my husband realized that that soaking wet child with matted hair was Christopher. And he went up to the guy and asked him, and he's like, okay, I think that's my son Christopher, because he was soaking wet, so my husband didn't recognize him. And this Hispanic guy was holding him, and so my husband was kind of brushed it off the first 2 times he passed the guy, but he's like, well, that kid's kind of too white for the Hispanic guy, you know? Not to talk about race or anything, but, I mean, and so my husband finally went up to him, and the guy said that he found Chris floating in the river. And he pulled Chris out of the river. Chris was barely hanging on to the river bank, fighting the current of the river.
Mom, who's this? Mom, who's this?
Tribal rewards. Reached level 30. So I hadn't spoken to my ex in like a year. Midnight. Hey, we can get on voice chat if you want.
Mom, what does the next one say?
And so Christopher didn't die, but he almost died. And so I thought, well, if Christopher would have died, I'd have to call my ex and tell him. But I thought, well, why not call him and tell him anyways that we almost lost Christopher? Like, the ambulance came and checked him out, and they decided that he didn't need to... What? Reach level 50. Can I have my clippers? Exactly. Me and Dawn were traumatized on the drive home. We were holding Christopher tight. For 3 hours, Christopher didn't speak. We just sat on the couch and held Christopher for 3 hours. He didn't speak for 3 hours. Like, Christopher was so freaking traumatized. Like, it was a horrible experience, Landrix. Horrible. Horrible. So So I called my ex, and he changed his phone number. So I wrote to his brother on Facebook and said, look, I need to talk to Cody. You changed your number. And Cliff told me Cody changed his number because he doesn't want you to get a hold of him. And so I put on Facebook, his child almost dies and I can't get a hold of him to talk to him. And I didn't put what child and I didn't put what happened. And I said, what a great father. Or I put on MySpace. I put it on social media. I was like, what an asshole of a father, because I'm traumatized. Dawn's traumatized. Chris is traumatized. So I get a phone call, or I get a message from my ex-mother-in-law. She gave me their number, and she said, Rose, if something happened, call me. And so I called the number, and Christina, my ex-mother-in-law, answered. And I told her, I don't want to talk to you. I said, I want to speak to Cody and Cody alone. I said, I will only tell Cody what happened. And she said, well, you're not going to get to talk to Cody. It ain't happening, Rose. So I hung up the phone. I called back 10 minutes later, and I said, I really want to talk to Cody. To Cody only. And I said, I'm not going to tell you guys what happened. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk until I get to talk to Cody. So she said, hold on, Rose, let me go see if Cody will talk to you. So she went in Cody's bedroom and said, I don't know what she said to him, but Cody decided to come to the phone. And he's like, what, Rose? And I said, what do you mean, what, Rose? He's like, he was being rude and belligerent. And so I didn't even get around to telling him what happened. Because he was being so fucking rude. Oh, I am in voice chat. Yay. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I said, you changed your phone number? You don't want me to get a hold of you? I said, what the hell? And he's like, I can't stand you, Rose. And this, what? She's probably in her bedroom or something. Go see where she's at. And I was like, so you don't want anything to do with your boys? And he said, and this was his exact words, if I have to go through you to talk to my kids, it's not worth it. And I said, so your kids aren't worth it? And he said, yeah, they're not worth it. And I said, then why don't you just give them to Dawn if you don't want them? And he said, show me the paperwork. So I called him the next day and said, I have the paperwork. We have to go to the courthouse to sign it. I went to the courthouse the very next day and grabbed the adoption papers. And so I went and got the adoption papers. And I told Cody, meet me at the courthouse at noon tomorrow. And he said, okay, noon tomorrow. Noon on the dot. I get to the courthouse like 20 or so minutes early. Noon on the dot, he enters the courthouse. And he says, okay, what do we need to do? And so we went to the court. We went to the room where you filed the paperwork. And they said, Rose, well, you need $5 to file the paperwork. And I said, well, I don't have $5. And then Cody started laughing at me going, "You don't have money?"
Mom, come look. Look at this bug.
Yep. And I'm like, "Fuck you, I take care of your kids. No, I don't have money. I have kids. I have a family." It's like, "You're single. Yeah, you have money, you dick." And so he's like, "I'll pay the $5 for you." And so he paid the $5 for the filing fee. This story gets better, Landrix. It gets better, trust me. You think this is the worst part of the story? It gets better, Landrix. Let me tell you this story. It gets better. So this is in June. We're in June. And so they have him sign the paperwork that says, "You're signing your kids over to another man," which means they will take on his last name and they will be his kids, and you're coherent. You're not under the influence of any drugs or anything, and you're willingly giving your kids to another man. And he signed the paperwork right then and there. So, I was talking to my brother as Cody was signing the paperwork, and I turn around and Cody's gone. He's gone. I was talking to Timmy for just a second, and then all of a sudden, Cody's gone. The paperwork's sitting there signed, paid for, and he's gone. He just booked it out of the courthouse. He signed the papers, didn't look at his kids, didn't talk to his kids, nothing. He signed the papers and got the hell out of the courthouse. So I filed the paperwork. And according to the paperwork, you have 6 months to finalize the adoption, or the paperwork is null. So I had 6 months. I have 6 months from this moment on to do something. So I sat there for 4 months. 4 months. All the way to September. I didn't do shit. I didn't finalize the adoption. The adoption's not finalized. So in September, I messaged Cody on Facebook. And I said, "Look, we haven't finalized the adoption, Cody. It's like, I know you did that out of anger." I said, "But I'm giving you a chance to back out, and we won't file the adoption." And he wrote me one line back, just one line, that said, "If I didn't want it, I wouldn't have done it." That's all he said to me. He said, "If I didn't want it," and remember, this is 3 months later, from June to September. I gave him time to cool down, okay? Because my husband at this point is bugging me going, "Rose, we have to set a court date, or this paperwork is void." So I call the courts and I set a court date for November 20th. So me and my husband nervously go to court because Cody could still show up at court and fight the adoption. He could say, no, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to sign those papers. I don't, he could show up and try and fight still. But 9 o'clock came around. We went into the courtroom. It was our turn. No Cody. Because I filed the paperwork myself, I didn't have a lawyer, and I didn't know what I was doing. There was a piece of paper that was missing. that Dawn had to sign in front of the judge to finalize the adoption. And, so the judge says, unless you can get that in 5 minutes, he said, you're going to have to reset this court date because I got a murder trial in 10 minutes. He goes, I don't have time to wait for some more paperwork to be filed. So we left the courthouse, a little devastated. Well, we went to the secretary, the court secretary, and we got the correct paper. And we filed it. We filed the correct paper. And we reset a new court date for December 14th at 9 a.m. So, okay. So we gotta wait 3 more weeks to do the adoption, but whatever, right? No harm done, right? So 10 days goes by, okay? 10 days goes by. End of November, I get a letter in the mail from the court. My ex-husband has filed court documents saying that I am keeping his children from him, that I am not allowing my children to visit him, and his visitation rights are not being honored. And he wants to redo the visitation rights and add in a few additions. Like 2 weeks uninterrupted in the summer, aka meaning we want the kids for 2 weeks in the summer, and Rose, you're not allowed to call us during those 2 weeks. It's uninterrupted. You can't come over, you can't call us, you can't interrupt a single thing we're doing for 2 weeks. And I was like, bullshit. Like, I'm giving my kids to you for 2 weeks uninterrupted. I was like, ew. So the court said I had 10 days to answer this document, or it was going to go to court. For the first time in my life, I held back my anger and I shut my mouth. And I didn't respond. I let this court document go to court. So 2 weeks later, I get another letter in the mail. So remember, the adoption is set for December 14th at 9 a.m., okay? I get a letter in the mail. My ex-husband has filed a court date. December 15th at 2 p.m. Holy shit, was luck on my side. So, I kept my mouth shut. I didn't call my ex. I didn't do shit. I didn't contact the courts. I didn't say anything. Me and my husband go to court on December 14th at 9 a.m. And I asked the judge, can I change my kids' names at this point? I said, Christopher's name was Christopher Ray. And I said I would like to change his middle name Ray from Ray, who was named after Cody's grandpa, to Bryant, Dawn's middle name. And I said, and the judge said, sure. So he wrote on the paperwork, Christopher Bryant, and then Parker's name. And so the judge is like, yeah, no problem. Go ahead. Name change him. So we filed it, and they changed the birth certificate to read Christopher Bryant and father is Donald. They took Cody's name off the birth certificate, put my husband's name on the birth certificate. And then Dawn asked me, well, tomorrow, what are you going to do tomorrow, Rose? Because we got to go to court with Cody tomorrow. And, we got to go to court with Cody tomorrow. And the adoption's done. And I said, oh, give me a minute. I told my husband, give me a minute. I said, we're playing blackjack. And it turns out I have the blackjack. As soon as I turn my card over, the game ends. I win. So I put the adoption paperwork in a lovely manila folder so I would look nice and professional. And I show up to court the next day. And we go into a mediation room. They're like, we're going to try mediation first, Rose. Before we have to... If the mediation doesn't work, we'll take it to a judge. But they're like, Rose, we're going to try mediation first. Ooh, I was so nervous when my ex-husband got to the courthouse. I refused to look at him. I refused to stand by him. I refused to say hi to him. I refused all communication, and I pretended like he wasn't even there. And then they called us back to the mediation room. And Dawn's like, well, Rose, are you going to show him the adoption papers? What are you going to do? And I said, give me a minute, Dawn, please. It's like, I know my ex. Can you give me a minute? And I was right to do this. Because this gets better. This gets better. So I told Dawn, I said, give me a sec. And I sat across the table from my ex. And I looked him straight in the face. And I said, what? And he said, well, why are we here, Rose? And I said, well, you called the court date. And he's like, well, yeah, you won't let me see my kids. And I said, do you actually want to see your kids? And he's like, yeah, I want to see my kids. And I said, so you actually want to redo the visitation rights and you want to see your kids. And I started third degreeing him. And the mediator was like coming down on me. And I told Cody, I told the mediator, I said, did you know back in June, he filed adoption paperwork for my husband to adopt the boys? I said, so how am I in the wrong not letting him see his kids when he signed them away? And this is the funny part. My ex-husband told the mediator that I was too stupid to file court documents, and so the adoption didn't go through because I'm stupid. And I was like, oh, I'm stupid. Okay. And my ex-husband is just laying it on me. He's getting down on me left and right. So I stand up. I pull the adoption paperwork out of the folder. I slammed him down on the table in front of him. And I said, when you want to see Parker, Nathaniel Gore, and Christopher Bryant Gore, I said, you contact me. Game over. The mediator was like, holy shit. She looked at the paperwork and she said, Cody, I can't do anything for you. She's like, the adoption was filed and finalized. They're not your kids anymore. And then my ex-husband started crying. And I was like, you did it. you signed the paperwork and I'm not stupid. I said, I'm not stupid. I filed it and I got it done yesterday morning. I was like, screw you. And so the mediator's like, well, you guys got 45 minutes left, because that was the first 10 minutes of mediation. She goes, I'll just sit here and she's like, Cody, you paid for a full hour, so we can sit here and calmly talk for another 45 minutes. But she's like, they're not your kids anymore, so I can't say anything on your behalf anymore, and there's nothing I can do. And I'm like, damn straight. They're not your kids anymore. You didn't want them. You gave them up. I gave you time. You told me no. You told me it was what you wanted. I did it. So then, after he marries this other bitch, you know what she goes and does? She goes and adopts 2 boys, same age as my boys. She adopts 2 boys, same age as my kids, and changes one of the boys' middle names to Cody's middle name. She copied me. She went and adopted 2 boys, changed their names, just like I changed Christopher's name, and gave Cody the 2 boys that I took away from him because Cody told his ex. This is what Cody told his current wife. Cody told his current wife that I tricked him into signing adoption papers. He had no idea what he was signing, and he didn't mean to give the boys away. That's what he told her. He told her I tricked him. And so now he's raising 2 boys, and she's always posted on Facebook all the wonderful things that Cody's doing for these 2 boys, and how he's the best father in the world for these 2 boys. And he's being a wonderful father to 2 boys who aren't his, and the 2 boys that are his, he doesn't give a shit about. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to have anything to do with them. But he loves the 2 boys that aren't his. Oh God, he loves the 2 boys that aren't his. They let me know that all the time. How much he loves the 2 boys that aren't his. Orion and Levi. And it's like, what? You want to keep pissing me off? You guys, it's like I'm trying to work out with you guys because the kids are mine and I don't have to let you guys see them. But I am being nice. I am being kind and saying, okay, I will give you guys visitation rights when you have no rights, when you have no say. I am still letting you have rights. But you want to rub it in my face that he loves these other 2 boys? He's like, keep going, because you're just pissing me off. I lost the proof, but I saved that proof for a while, showing that I gave Cody time to retract it, and he refused to retract it. Not until Christmas started rolling around. Christmas started rolling around. Rewind. I'm like, just rewind the video. No, I'm just kidding. It's a crazy ass story. I told you it got better, didn't I? I told you it was a good story. like I said, it's crazy how wonderful all of you guys think I am, and the good mother you guys think I am, and the good person you guys think I am, because everybody in my life will tell you what a bitch I am to deal with, and how horrible I am, and that I'm the worst person in the world to them.
The angry fish.
I didn't think he knows that I stream. It'd be funny if he was watching, but yeah, go ahead. He is a dick, and I've been nothing but fucking nice to him for years. I kept forgiving him and letting him see the kids again. Welcome back, him. And I kept letting him have the boys. I even let Christopher move in with him for a while. You don't even want to know that story. That one made me cry. What a big ass Cody is. I could tell you a whole other story how he screwed my son over. Dicks are useful. But yeah. Like I said, I've been through a lot. Okay. I have stories. I have fucking stories everywhere. I've been through it. Whoa. Yes, exes are assholes. Exes are freaking assholes and so freaking hard to deal with. I told my husband when I left him, I was like, can we part on good terms, agree that we shouldn't be together but be friends? I was like, come on, let's not make this hard. He lied. Well, he told me, he's like, well, he wasn't thrilled that I was like, I don't want to be married to you, but I want to be your friend. Still, he wasn't thrilled. But I tried to be his friend. So here's how good I was at, let me tell you this. So at one point, I told Cody, I said, here, look, you don't have a problem with Dawn. You like Dawn. I'm the problem. So I said, you can see the kids. Dawn will bring them to you. You guys, I said, name a place and time. And Dawn will bring the kids to you. So for 3 weeks, this goes on. Dawn takes the kids to Cody. Cody gets to see the kids. On the third time that Dawn took the kids to Cody, Cody told Dawn, hey, look, I don't hate Rose. I miss Rose. Tell Rose that she can come and she doesn't have to stay home. He's like, I miss her. Tell her. So he invited me because I was bending over backwards where I shouldn't have had to let him see the kids. He invited me. He said he missed me. Tried to kidnap them. So while I was at our meeting spot, he broke into my... What? What? He stole your house and every... Oh, shit.
Mama. Right here in the flat. Right here in the flat, Mom. Please.
Okay, where's Aurora?
I'm gonna
Go tell Aurora we're playing Human Fall Flat.
go in.
Where'd Aurora go?
Mom, don't you know flatter?
Okay, we'll go find Aurora.
I know he is. I won't get one until you go to.
I will go there after you get Aurora to come back in here. Or until then, I'm going to work on my juices.
I'm gonna get one.
I mean, I was being more than accommodating to my ex. I was like, okay, fine. I won't be there.
Mom, play here in the
The
flat.
cops kicked him out because he's a dumbass. You can't steal somebody's house. Well, he's stupid. What do you think was gonna happen? That Kylie was gonna be like, okay, fine, you have my house, you have my kids. I'm homeless now. I'll go find somewhere to go. What the hell did he think was gonna happen?
Mama.
You can't just move into somebody's house and change their locks and be like, bye, I got your house now.
I found
What?
Lola. I found Lola. Now play here in the flat. He's coming.
Okay. Stop it! You stomp one more time, I'm gonna send you with Dad.
But
I don't like your stomping and your demanding.
But I don't want Lola to come here and see zero human flat.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, give me a sec.
Oh.
I'm just trying to earn money.
Mom, just play Human Flat. Mom, Human Flat. What? Do you want to play the ball? What? Do you want to play the fight Human Flat or the normal?
Where's Aurora?
Right here.
Oh.
Normal Human Flat or the fighting one?
Didn't live there because I wasn't. What?
Mom.
You have a job. It doesn't matter how often you're at your home. You can spend the night every night at your mom's house. If that house is in your name, it's your house. Nobody says because it's your house you actually have to be there. You could rent it out if you wanted to and live with your mom. You could do whatever you want. The house is in your name. You could leave it empty and let it dust away if you wanted to.
Mama?
What? Okay, I will. Let me finish with these juices, I guess. I just don't like human fall flat. It's like, dude, my house, my kids, as long as I'm not abusing the kids, I can do whatever I want.
Please, Mom. Mom, Human Flat, what was way in here?
And what's in your name is none of his business. You guys are exes. Okay, let me get the last of these juices out. That's crazy. I've never had that happen to me, but holy shit.
Now.
Whoops, sorry. I almost got a heart attack once because I did give my kids to my ex and he gave me his address and it was a weird address in Salt Lake. And me and my mom went to the address and there was nothing but a big open field there. And my mom's like, he just stole your kids, Rose. He just stole your kids and gave you the address to a field. And I was starting to panic, so I kind of know a little bit how you feel. Because I started to panic going, no, my ex would not steal. No. I was like, Cody would not steal the kids because that means he'd have to take care of them. I kept telling myself, this isn't real. But turns out the address was so freaking weird that the house was around the corner from the field. But for a moment there, me and my mom were at a field going, yeah, that's the address. Yeah, that's the address. You know? And my mom's like, your kids just got stolen, Rose. And I was like, no. He wouldn't do that. No. It's like, no. But yeah, it just turns out it was a really screwy, twisted streets and address. Because I called him and I was like, please answer the phone. I was like, I can't find your house. And I was like, please tell me you're actually at a house. And then he guided me to his house and holy shit, I was just like, okay. I told you he wouldn't steal my kids. I'm like, I told you he wouldn't steal my kids. I can't get out. The game won't let me out. Weird. Well, I guess I gotta leave it. Okay, for a minute, Aurora, we can play Human Fall Flat.
Okay.
I hate Human Fall Flat.
What wants to play the fighting one, Mom?
Game Beast or Human Fall Flat?
Human
Game
fall flat.
Game Beast.
Where's your controller? I have the cord, but I don't have your controller.
It's the same Human Flat, but fight. Mom, Game Beast.
Human.
Look, Game Beast is Human Flat.
We can't play if we don't have your controller. Hey, get off my back, please.
Okay. Love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby boy. Here. Yeah, I kept telling my mom, no, this can't be real. It's like, it can't be real. And she's like, Rose, this is the address. This is an empty field. You got screwed. And I'm like, no. Luckily, it was just the stupidest streets in the world in Salt Lake. He had to live in the stupidest neighborhood in Salt Lake. Okay, where is my... I need to put my nail back on. Where is my glue and shit? Where's that little pink thing? Gosh darn it, you guys are losing my shit. Turns out this nail glue that I have is not very strong. And my nails keep popping off left and right. Where did my nail go? Thank you. Yep. For that 20 minutes that we were sitting at that field, I was like, no, because that means my ex would actually have to take care of the kids. I was like, no, he wouldn't do this to me. He wouldn't do this to me. And we kept circling the block, and my mom's like, no, Rose, this is the address. This is the address. It's an empty field. And it was just like, oh, shit. It's like, no. It's like, I'm going to get my kids. And you're just sitting there going, is this how the day's going to end? Do I not know where my kids are? You're like, what's going to happen? Luckily, like I said, it was just stupid. And my mom is
Game beast.
is kind of bad for me here. Because, like I said, she thinks the worst like that sometimes. And she gets a thrill off of drama.
Fighting.
And so that was a dramatic moment that she's like, Rose, your kids are gone. And it's like, no. It's like, don't put that in my head. I know my ex wouldn't do this to me. It's like, let's go find my kids. It's like, no. There's got to be some stupid mistake here.
Mom.
So yeah, for 20 minutes I got a panic of will I ever see my boys again?
Mom.
I mean, I wouldn't think my ex would do that, but his mother, God, I hate his mother. You know what? You know what's going on with my ex-mother-in-law? She came to me a couple of years ago, and she's like, Rose, Jesus keeps telling me I need to love you. And she's like, so I'm gonna love you because Jesus keeps telling me I need to. And I'm just like, oh God.
Mommy.
She's a born-again Christian.
Psych.
And so she's like one of those Jesus freaks. And she's just like, well, Jesus is telling me I have to love you, Rose. Because she hates me so bad. But I think she doesn't like my ex's new wife. I think she realizes I should have treated Rose better. Because I don't like his new wife. And technically Rose was better. And... hold on. Play, local, select level. Here we go.
Can I see it?
She gave me a really nice book with a really nice inscription on it and everything, and I appreciated it. But I just don't like that Jesus is forcing her to love me. I love that. See, I told my husband, trust me, because I loved how I gave my ex-husband a minute to show his true colors,
Look at this.
and him calling me stupid and everything.
Toy.
He's like, "Oh, Rose, you're too stupid to file the paperwork." Blah blah blah. And I gave him a minute to show his true colors before I was like, "Ha, bitch, I'm not stupid." Because I told my husband, I said, "Give me a minute." I said, "I want the truth out of my ex before."
That's my toy.
It's like, we're in mediation. This is my moment to get the truth before we bust open I was calling it the blackjack, because you know when you play blackjack, whoever turns over their card and has the blackjack is the automatic winner. It doesn't matter what any other card anybody's holding, whoever's holding the blackjack wins. And technically, I told my husband, I said, we're playing blackjack, and this paperwork is the blackjack. I'm getting a pillow. I'm trying to get a pillow to fight you with. I'm beating you with a pillow. I'm gonna smother you.
You got me.
I'm gonna smother you.
You got me. Where's Chirp?
But yeah,
I'm so worried about Chirps.
Uh,
Your sister.
Chirps is doing okay. He comes in every once in a while, baby.
The Chirps.
Just everybody's on the other side of the world.
Your sister.
It's really hard.
Yes. Woo!
Make a mess.
Yeah. Throw Chirp's toy on the floor. Yeah. We're making a mess. Yeah.
I can't get the blanket off the couch.
Ooh. Chairs. Knock the chairs down. Knock the chairs down. Knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Mommy's
Yeah.
gonna be mad at us for messing up the house.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Woohoo. This is fun making a mess as a kid.
As long as I don't have to clean it up. Just kidding. You do make a mess every day in my house as a kid.
Stolen.
Where's more toys?
I don't know.
Mom,
What?
I found some more cheese one day, so I threw it away that day.
Yeah. We're making a mess.
It's like, show me the paperwork. Yeah, I didn't think so. You don't have custody of these kids. It's like, you don't get in your imagination, grant yourself custody of the kids.
Yeah.
Like, in your imagination, you own the kids.
More mess. Make a big mess, sister.
I don't know why people have to get so bitter after divorces and stuff. And especially after you get remarried. It's like, you're remarried, you're happy.
Yeah.
Why can't we just be friends, you know? They also got mad at me because the boys were mine, and I did have rules for them. I did have rules for them. And they didn't like that I had rules, but I was like, dude, they're my kids, and I just want to make sure that you're not gonna ruin my kids.
Yeah.
Cause like one time, my dad has had the same barber for over 15 years, okay? Literally. My dad goes to the same barber all the time, 15 or so years. So my dad scheduled a Monday appointment at 1 o'clock for my boys to get their haircut with him. Because my dad's like, oh, I'll take your kids to the barber, Rose. We'll get them some nice men haircut. And I said, okay. But it was Cody's weekend with the kids. And when the kids came home, they took scissors and cut Chris's hair, just the bangs, off. They left the rest long and shaggy, but they just took a pair of scissors. And I called him up and I said, what the hell did you do to my kid? I said, they have an appointment on Monday with my dad's barber. I said, what the hell did you do to my kid? I said, he looks stupid. You could have called me and I would have told you, yeah, he's got long shaggy hair. Just, he's got to deal with it for 2 more days and he's going to the barber. I said, but you don't take a pair of scissors and chop off half of his hair. Like a quarter of his hair.
Mom.
He looked so dumb when he came home to me. I was like, they're like, that's why they hate me. Because I was like, don't ever touch my kid again. Don't.
Mom.
I said, now my dad's barber's got to fix what you did to him.
Mom.
What?
We miss you and me are going to go to the salon.
It's like I don't neglect my kids. The barber wasn't open on the weekends and it was your weekend with the kids, so we set the appointment for Monday. At 1 o'clock, they're going to get their hair cut with my dad, who's been going to this barber for 13 years. So this barber knows my dad. He knows exactly what my dad wants. He's cut my kids' hair before. I'm like, you could have just chilled out and said, Chris, you could have just brushed his hair aside and said, Chris, you're getting your hair cut in 2 days.
Mom, look.
So yeah, they hate me. That's why they wanted 2 weeks uninterrupted. So they could do whatever they want to my children and I can't say shit.
Mom.
That's why they asked for 2 weeks uninterrupted.
Mom. Can we do a nap for
They wanted 2 weeks of the summertime where they get to do whatever the hell they want and I'm not allowed to know shit. And I'm not allowed to say shit.
Keep saying Swiss.
Mom.
And I was
Mom,
like
I'm
I'm ever
talking
giving
to
that to you.
Mom, I
What?
was talking to
What,
you.
Aurora?
Can we put a different map?
Yes.
But I want
Yeah, I'm
map.
like bull, like I'd ever give you guys 2 weeks uninterrupted. That's bullshit. To tell me I can't call my kids for 2 weeks?
Which one's different map?
Ah!
It's like, no. If you have my kids, I might want to call them and ask them how they're doing in the middle of the week. I might want to talk to my kids. It's 2 weeks is a long time to go without communication with your kids. 2 weeks is a long time. You're not asking for a weekend. You're not asking for a couple of days. You're asking for 2 full weeks, 14 days. I can't contact my children for 14 days. I was like, bullshit, you guys. Luckily, I won out. I filed the paperwork because I'm not stupid. I'm so not stupid.
Mom, can I wear the headphones?
Here, Colin's changing the map.
Mom, I don't
What?
know how to change the map.
So exit to main menu, exit. Okay, now pick something. The cat.
The
That
cat.
one.
The cat.
The one where you're a mouse. You gotta hide. Yeah. I'm like, you're a mom. You know. If your ex asked for 2 weeks uninterrupted, you'd be like, bullshit. I'm calling my kids. You're like, I'm seeing what they're doing. I'm gonna ask them how they're doing. It's like, if you cared, you should have gone for joint custody.
Ah!
I'm falling. I'm just
I gotta plug this in real quick.
Where's Tom?
He's looking at the fridge.
Oh!
Step on
It's
his
like-
toe.
You get visitations every other weekend and a couple Wednesdays and shit, and I get him the rest of the time. The rest of the time. Hey, little crazy bees, what's up? Welcome, welcome in. And it's like, yeah, I have rights to make rules. I have rights to, you know, care about these kids and everything that's going on when they're not in my home. Because I'm the main parent. You made me the sole physical custody. You gave me sole physical custody. They're technically my kids with you get visitations. I got another good story for you if you want to hear it too, about my ex. I got another good story for you. If you're interested. I got a few good stories.
Whoa!
You're gonna have to have
So, before I divorced my husband, I worked at this place called the Stock Solution. God, it was my favorite job. I loved it. The game music's a little loud. Let me turn it down. Here, Colin, give me a sec. I gotta turn down the game music. Colin turned it up. Colin shouldn't have turned it up. Where's... Oh, options. Audio. Okay, there we go. Is that better? Caps! Hey! Welcome back! Woo! Thank you for coming back.
Going.
Okay, so I used to work at this place called the Stock Solution for several months with my mother-in-law. At the time, she was my mother-in-law. Shh, okay.
It was
So-
all your fault that I fell.
No.
Now
I won't tell you why I
have
quit
to
that
use
job. That's a story for another day.
elevator.
Anyways,
So easy. I'm bringing you down the elevator.
when I divorced my husband, he started working there.
Got it?
Because I started charging him child support, and he wanted to quit his job, but his mom made him take a job with her and calm down about it. And so he was working at the place that I used to work at. So I know everybody that works there. And I felt weird because I'm divorced now, and my ex-mother-in-law and my ex-husband work there.
Okay.
And so I would call Cody at work
On the upper right. Oh,
and be like, so, It's Friday. It's your weekend with the boys.
Going.
I'll meet you at 5 o'clock at your house. And he'd be like, yeah, 5 o'clock, my house, no big deal. And,
Yeah.
After like a few weeks of this, I kind of got tired of calling
Bring down
him,
the elevator.
calling his job.
Do, 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 do.
I'm like, I'm the ex. What am I doing? Constantly calling him, blah, blah, blah. So one Friday, I decided not to call him. I showed up at his house at 5 o'clock. He came outside and said, Rose, what are you doing? And I said, well, it's your weekend with the kids. And he goes, well, why didn't you call me? And I said, well, I'm kind of getting tired of calling you at this job that I used to work at. I know those people, and they answer the phone. And I'm just like,
What the heck is that?
I'm just like, well,
Stop
I'm like, I'm
it.
just
Mom?
tired of. I'm like, I just figured I'll just drop him off at 5 because I always call you. You say yes. It's not a big deal. And he goes, well, you should have called me today because I would have told you that I don't want the kids this weekend. I'm going out with friends. I want him next weekend. And I'm like, well, next weekend's my weekend. You get him 3 weekends a month. And I was like, you know what? I told my ex, I said, when you want to see the kids, you call me. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I said, I'm not calling you anymore. And I'm not making you visit your kids. When you want to visit your kids, you call me. And so I took my kids and I walked away. I know. Dumbass, he could have called me too. You know, it's a two-way. Phones work both ways.
Mom, you play with Lola.
No, instead, he waited for me to show up at his house. I drove the 20 minutes to his house. Had to drive the 20 minutes back home. Wasted gas, wasted time, pissed me off.
Mom!
You guys playing hide and seek? Okay, yeah, you gotta turn it towards English real quick.
Hello?
Sige, may at the end, already deserve my talking for it.
There we go.
Hey,
English.
Rose.
Mom,
Hey,
you just
Rose.
pressing the press button.
Naman, bata.
Okay, let's hit the start button. Here, I don't want the headphones. Don't slam them on me. You guys put them on me all wrong, and I don't like it.
Game start.
So anyways, he is 2.5 months go by. He doesn't contact me. I don't contact him.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Mom,
Finally, I don't know why his mother did this, but she went a roundabout way to get a hold of me.
You the seeker?
Mom, who's the sequel?
I think you are, Colin. Aurora's. You can't. The door should be locked. You can't get out until the timer says so.
ABC Wars are so good.
You can check the cameras and stuff. So, anyways, so me and Dawn decided to move to Arizona. So Dawn moved to Arizona. So while this 2.5 months was going on, me and Dawn decided to move to Arizona. Cody wasn't seeing the kids anyways. It wasn't a big deal. Dawn had a job opportunity where he would get to go to college for free. And so we wanted to move to Arizona so Dawn could go to college for free.
I don't see you.
So Dawn moved down to Arizona and moved in with his brother to go get the job. And then Dawn was going to bring me and the kids to Arizona as soon as he secured the job. So I was living with a friend of mine.
It's the kitchen.
I had no car because Dawn had the car in Arizona.
I'm gonna
I had no form of transportation, no nothing. So they get a hold of my mom, who finally gets a hold of me to tell me that my ex is in the hospital, that he broke his back, and it's not looking good. And they want me to bring the kids to the hospital. Well, a week prior to
Well,
this,
you only got this
Parker
much.
got into a bike accident. That's a whole nother story, by the way. Whole nother story, I can tell you. That one is insane too. Whole nother story. Didn't want to take the kids to the hospital
If
because
you wanna
Parker had
hide
just gotten out of the
somewhere
hospital.
else, then you got time.
And, well, my ex, of course, because he doesn't see the kids, didn't know that Parker just got out of the hospital too.
Then say it.
But I agreed anyways to take the kids to the hospital. Yeah, I am. Just give me a story, I'll tell you it. So I agreed to take the kids to the hospital. And, I get to the hospital, and that's the day that he finds out he's paralyzed. They come in. I was there when they told him, I'm sorry, you're never gonna walk again. You're paralyzed. They're like, but we thought we saw his foot move. And it's like, you know, illusions happen. They're like,
You still have them.
illusions happen. You can still, your body, your nerves still kind of feel your legs, you know? They trick you. And
You could go all over the place until you.
I cleared the room because I wanted to talk to Cody alone. And I told Cody, I said, look, I said, Dawn's in Arizona. I'm moving to Arizona.
Look at the mail of the screen. I
was like,
can't find you.
I just want to know if you're okay with it. I was like, I broke the news with him that we're leaving. And he said, yeah, that's fine. By the way, fast forward to the story I just told you about when they gave me the paperwork from the court saying I wouldn't let him visit the kids. They also put in the paperwork that I took the boys to Arizona and I asked Cody's permission while he was laid up in the hospital, drugged up on pills, if I could move to Arizona. And the only reason he agreed to it is because he was drugged up and he actually didn't want me to move to Arizona. Whatever bullshit. Anyways, he wasn't drugged up. I know my ex, he wasn't drugged up. They can't pull that shit on me. My friend Ben was getting sealed to his wife in the temple. So I needed a babysitter for my kids so I could go to the temple. My heart went out to my ex-husband. So I nicely asked his mother, can you watch my kids for me? I gotta go to the temple. Kids can't be there in the sealing room. And I was like, so she agreed. I showed up at her house to drop the kids off. And God, did she lay into me. It was all my fault that her son was paralyzed. It was all my fault.
I don't see
I
you.
did this to him. If I had just given him the kids for the weekend, he wouldn't have been on that bike, he wouldn't have been on that mountain, and he wouldn't have fell down that mountain, and he wouldn't have gotten in that accident if I wasn't such a bitch and just gave him the kids.
I see you. I can't wait to see you. You're gonna get caught.
And I almost didn't go to the temple. I almost took my kids back and said, no, I can't let you watch them. You're sitting here freaking, you have to wait till this gets to 0, Colin. You got 3 more minutes.
I'm just walking until it gets to you.
And, because I was just like,
Open the goddamn door.
I forgot what I was going to say. Colin distracted me. But I was just like, I don't want to leave my kids with this woman that's this
Start.
angry at me and blaming me
I pressed start.
for her son's actions.
Oh, foul! Go to the same place before you time runs out.
It's still all my fucking fault, guys. It's still all my fucking fault.
How dare you
Nothing
say
is my
it's
ex's fault. He is fault free. Everything is my fault.
quick? Time's almost.
They don't see that I tried and that he didn't want he said he'd rather be with his friends than the kids. Well, he didn't have a father growing up. When he was 2, his parents got divorced, and he wasn't raised with a father. He was raised with a mom who was smoking weed, homeless, and sleeping with whatever guy said hi to her.
You give me one clue, okay?
She was constantly in her bedroom with her
After
door
I
locked,
say walk.
sleeping with men while her children were doing whatever the hell they wanted.
Let me talk.
She put guys and first, you know. And so he was raised by a slutty mother and no father.
The first question. Are you out or in? Out or in?
Out.
Okay. 40?
And you know what's sad? If you meet
And I'm on
my ex-mother-in-law's parents,
the roof.
I love
What?
20 seconds left.
her parents.
I'm somewhere.
I can't
on
wait
the
till we
roof.
see a screen.
She
You're
rebelled against
outside.
her parents.
Come on.
And her parents
Aurora,
are so wonderful.
the roof
I
is not
loved
out. The
her
roof
parents.
is in.
Seeker depart.
Hands up.
It's sad that
Why?
she has 4 sisters. All her sisters are normal and wonderful. I love all of my ex-husband's aunts and grandparents.
Okay, like you say. Under the map.
I don't know why well, I can tell you somewhat. Here's what happened to her.
Why are you now?
She got pregnant at
Nowhere?
18 out of wedlock. And she knew that the church
But where
was
is the
against it.
goddamn elevator?
and she didn't want to be criticized
Where
for
is the
being pregnant out of
goddamn
wedlock.
Elevator. Dad, you it.
So she left the church, and not only did she leave,
Dad, you
but she
it.
fiercely turned against them. She
Mom,
fiercely turned
I
against
tapped-
the religion.
Mom, I tapped Lola, but Lola.
You almost threw me out of the chair.
I tapped Lola, but it won't do anything.
It's okay, we know you won.
What do I do now?
Just you guys can keep playing hide and seek. One person goes in the room, and one person hides. Aurora, get off your brother. Get off. It's your turn to be the seeker, Aurora. Go. It's your turn, Aurora. Did you guys steal my water?
Lola.
Where's your water? Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, they just, oh, God.
I'm hiding.
Why I ever married him, I don't know why. I was so stupid. Was so dumb.
I'm hiding. Mom, I'm
I don't know why I
hiding.
did it.
I'm hiding in the menu. Mom, I hide in the menu.
Why isn't Aurora in the game?
Because Sproul kicked himself out of him
Here.
on accident. Off
There.
it. Oh. Hide, Mom.
Okay, here. Let's go hide. Yep. Well, like I said, if I go back in time and change anything in my life, humans get erased from this world.
What, Mom?
Well, kind of same as me. We were 17. I got pregnant. We had a baby together.
Mom.
My family and everybody is like, oh, Rose and Cody are going to get married. They're so in love. They're going to get married. And everybody, my mom and everybody kept pushing. My mom took me to wedding shows and everything. And my mom picked out our venue. My mom picked out my dress. My mom picked out pretty much my whole wedding. It was almost like she was planning her own wedding, but I was the one getting married instead of her.
Mom, come here.
What? What?
Scared in the dark? Mom, play scared in the dark? You stream it?
How about
1
tomorrow
minute
night?
left.
How about tomorrow night? We plan on it tomorrow night.
No. Please, I'll be good.
I mean, I felt hugely pressured to marry him. I felt a tremendous amount of pressure.
Let's go. The guy went to get the groceries.
I feel like it wasn't all my decision.
Hey, Mom.
Like, pressure was just coming down on me from everywhere to do it.
Where's the mouse?
I did it for everybody else. I didn't do it for myself. When everybody left and got seated and you leave the bride alone because she's about to walk down the aisle, I was standing in the room by myself looking out the window watching the guests arrive. And the only song that kept running through my head was that Dixie Chicks song about running from your wedding.
Mom.
That's all I could think
Game
about.
over.
While I was sitting there, I was supposed to be a happy bride, nervous about going down the aisle. And all I can do is think about this song about something about, I think it's like Ready to Run or something.
Don't touch the control. It just makes it so.
Hey, stop it, you guys, you're gonna throw me out of the chair. And I'm gonna kick you all out.
But I don't see the mouse.
I mean, I was sitting there all by myself in the room, and all I could think about was that stupid song. And I was just like, why am I just thinking about running? That's all I can think about is running. Static, hello, welcome in. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, that's really bad when
Hey, Mom, can we play Skip in
the bride is
Mom,
singing a song about running.
Skip in the dark, please?
Can we do it tomorrow night? I promise tomorrow. We'll let everybody know we're gonna do a TikTok stream after dinner.
I'll be good, Mom.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Please, I'll be good.
Cause I wish I could. I don't think I can stream from Twitch on my phone. I might be able to. I don't know. Colin, let me check things out on my phone first.
Let's fight.
Colin, stop stomping. Yep, you should have. I should have ran. You should have ran. If you thinking of running, just run, dude. Just run. Because if you're not a happy bride or a nervous bride, run. You're supposed to be a nervous, happy bride, you know? You're supposed to be a nervous, happy bride. You're not supposed to be thinking of running.
No, no.
And it's like, I didn't tell anybody because I was just like, I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody. It's like,
Mama. What is this? Oh,
okay, I'm checking out how I can stream from my phone, Colin. Okay?
I'm coming up for you.
Well, no, you. Well, see, look, what? Hamish is 3, so you guys have been together for at least what? 4 years? 4 years? You guys should know by now. If you want to run or not. Me and Cody, well, we'd been together for a couple of years. But it wasn't a happy couple of years.
Oh.
Human Fall Flat, I love that game so much. It's so fun. Aurora just loves Human Fall Flat. She's been begging me for a couple days to play this game.
Skid. Dog.
Ugh.
Skid and
Quit
the dog.
demanding me to do stuff.
Skid and the dog.
Okay.
Please, I'll be good this weekend. Please, I'll be good this weekend.
Yeah, the weekend is here.
Mom, I'll be good this weekend, please. If you play hide and seek, I'll be good for today, please.
Okay, give me a second. Cause I gotta pause this stream to go play and go stream that on TikTok.
Please. In stream, go
Okay,
play.
I'll
Go stream.
I can't tell if Wesley's happy or upset with the way he's acting.
Mom,
Okay, give me a sec.
and then
Can
we'll
I
be
get another
good
water?
today. Okay, you gotta promise you would come play, okay? Mom?
Just for like 5 or 10 minutes, okay? Colin wants me to quickly stream on TikTok. Hide and seek in the dark. We call it scared in the dark. Well, he's bringing me water. Give me a second. I'll hydrate. Ugh.
I picked purple.
What'd you guys do with my headphones? Oh, you're wearing them. Okay.
I went to purple. Don't do that. Don't be doing.
Hey. Now do it. Mom says goodbye to the stream and let's go. Mom, tell them.
I'll let Aurora play Human Fall Flat, and I'll just go to TikTok for a minute. What?
I want. Can we tell? What do I stream? Or you playing by yourself, or you not stream? Or
Yeah, he wants to play Scare in the Dark real quick, and so I gotta switch over to TikTok on my phone to stream it
or
on
not,
TikTok.
Lola? Stream or not? Stream or not?
Just a couple rounds of
Stream or not, Lola? Okay.
Let's see, where's TikTok? There's
Mom.
TikTok. What?
Mom, tell everybody that. Mom, tell everybody you're gonna stream on TikTok. Whoever wants to go on TikTok, whoever wants to watch on TikTok, go. And whoever doesn't gets to watch Wawa. Okay, how about that, Mom? Is that okay? Is that okay, Mom?
Okay.
No, is that okay?
Let's play Scaring the Dark.
Yeah. Do you want to come play or not?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna shut down this stream for
That means
10
no
minutes.
stream.
Go to
No
TikTok,
stream means we're not
and then I'll be
streaming on
back
the
to
computer.
Twitch in 10 minutes.
Stream means we're streaming on the computer.
Hold on,
No
let
stream
me
means
see
we're
if I can get
streaming on
TikTok set up. I'm logged out and I don't remember my login. God damn. I click on TikTok and it's like, you're logged out. Log back in. I'm like, I don't know my logins.
Mama, my weight's stuck. Gone.
Gosh darn it. Did I sign in with Google? I don't know what I let me see. I might not even be able to sign into TikTok.
Yes. What the is that?
Let me see if I can get logged in, you guys.
Mama.
What?
Yeah.
If I can't get logged into TikTok, then we can't stream it.
Well, you said stream. If you say stream, then we stream on the computer.
Let me make
If
sure
you
I'm logged
say
in.
No stream, then we don't stream on the computer. If you say no stream, we streaming downstairs on TikTok. And if you say stream, we're not streaming on TikTok downstairs. Okay? Well, stream or not stream?
Okay, that's me. I'm logged in.
Stream or not stream, Noah?
Are you logged in?
Yep, that's me.
I'm saying not stream. That means we're streaming downstairs and not upstairs.
Not stream.
Yes, yes. You cannot stream or stream. Not stream or stream. Actually, what would we put for stream? No stream. So we no stream or stream. Actually, no stream.
Okay.
More
Hold
people
on.
said
I think I got it.
so not streaming upstairs.
Okay, quit pushing me.
Where?
You see,
You guys are gonna knock me off of this chair and then I'm gonna be really pissed off.
downstairs or not stream downstairs?
Why? Are we going on live?
Mama, scared of the dark?
Yep. Okay, let's see.
Then you pick streams. Mom?
Okay. Give me a second. I'm setting up the stream.
Yeah, hurry.
I have to set it up. It takes a minute to set up a stream.
Mom?
You don't just magically stream.
Hey, Mom?
Stop touching.
Mom, tell us whoever wants to come watch our fourth stream today. Whoever wants to watch our fourth stream comes down on TikTok and find all the TikTok.
Scared
Do
the dark.
Good job.
Oh, that's right!
Okay, I'm gonna go over to TikTok for 10 minutes and then I'll be back. They want to stream Scared in the Dark for you guys. So if you want to watch us play hide and seek in the dark, head over to TikTok for a second. And then we'll be back on Twitch for more games soon.
Or you could just...
Alright, love you guys. Stay
No,
cool.
wait.
Stay cool.
Stay
guys-
safe.
But guys, it's...
Hold on,
You
let's
could
shut down the
either
game.
relax or watch a full stream on TikTok. It's called Mom, we
What?
called the stream Scared in the Dark.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
Get
playing
Scared.
Scared in the Dark. We're doing scary stuff. Oh, Bread's on! Now Bread's on!
Hey, Brett, I want to ask you a really important question. You know about Mighty and Monsters, Brett? Have you made that new character from Mighty and Monsters yet?
Colin wants to know if you created it yet, Bread. Did you create his
yeah.
monster? He's been asking me all day, where's Bread? Where's Bread? I want my monster.
Mom, help, I'm falling. Mom, I'm falling.
Come on, go on my phone. Maybe you had to press go live.
Fall.
I do, as soon as we're ready.
I'm ready.
Bread just got in here, so we're talking to Bread.
Brett, do you want, Brett, we're gonna stream on TikTok, so I can't believe you come
Yep.
Everybody just comes at the end of the night. It's just sad to leave them.
I know, I don't like leaving the stream until we're ready, buddy.
Come on.
But you're pushing me to go do Scared in the Dark.
So it's still gonna stream, so that's the deal, Mom.
Yep, we're going over to TikTok for a second. Alright, we're gonna go over TikTok for 10 minutes. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. We're gonna just play a couple rounds of Scared in the Dark.
Guys, wait for 10-60 seconds.
10, 60 seconds. He's funny.
10 minutes.
That's 10 minutes, because a minute is 60 seconds and 10 of them. So count 10, 60 seconds and we'll be back. And then we'll play whatever you guys want, Bread. You want to do Roblox, Fortnite, whatever. You got time to think while I'm gone downstairs. But think, and I'll be back. Nope, he's not wrong. 10, 60 seconds. He knows his math.
Well,
He's a smart little dude.
he's smart.
Thank God, because homeschooling them, I don't want to teach them math. I'm glad they already know it.
Mom, I'm falling.
I don't know how they know math so well, because I am horrible
Mom,
at it.
I'm gonna fall.
I'm saving you.
Thanks.
Milk! See, now Bread and Milk is there. My Fortnite crew is coming together. Look, our Fortnite crew is here.
Yes. Where's Gamer here?
Guys, make sure to go to TikTok.
Hey, that's the word of the day. You can't say his name.
Okay.
You have to call him Moon.
Moon.
Is Moon here today?
Moonia.
Is Moon on?
Is Moon here?
He was here earlier when we first came on. 2 hours ago. I can't believe I've been back for 2 hours since dinner. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. Telling stories, time goes by fast. When you're telling stories.
Mom.
Telling stories.
A great press go
No.
live on your phone.
No.
Not yet.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna slap you with my shirt if you don't play Scared in the Dark.
You're mean. Okay, can you guys wait 10 minutes and I'll be back? They're bugging me to stream Scared in the Dark, so I gotta stream on my phone.
Wait.
I gotta stream on TikTok.
But wait, Mom.
So I'm going to TikTok for 5-10 minutes.
You got